Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. This is the build. It just came back. It's got resonance. It's got health. Not maxed out. It's good. I'm back. I'm back. The Deep Woken devs graced me with getting another life back. Thanks to them, I can continue. Now, I can actually live at peace now, knowing that this build is safe, because I worked hard for it. Oh my god, I love this build so much. The bell is crazy slots. I love crazy slots. It's my favorite bell, okay? Because the damage with the greater weapons are just so good. And they even have a unique ability when you do that. When you finish off the resonance. Okay. Now, I'm gonna teach you guys how to make a proper build. My way. Now, first off, the rules are, do you want simple progression, hard progression, or even worse progression? Or, I mean, it depends on your origin. It all depends. Now, the origin for this is being an Ignition Delver. I only picked this because I did not want to start off in the depths. And I could still regenerate sanity in the depths as a deep delver by going to Sherritt's Spire. If you guys want to go deep bound, that's a different story because you're gonna have to get an entire gang of people if you're a perma-freshie. Okay? I mean, or if you're just not good at deep bound, or you just don't go deep bound often. I mean, it's pretty difficult. I can see why you guys would be having trouble. Some people wipe trying to save other people. I've seen. If you guys really want to go deep bound, try. All you gotta do is just survive the depths, just get out, and then you're good. Once you reach power 20, when you're deep bound, you're like, of course you're gonna get a resonance. Of course you're gonna get a resonance. Okay, now we're gonna go on to Voidwalker. Voidwalker is PvP style. Instead of Deep Bound being PvE, we got PvP for Voidwalker. So, the style of progression requires you to do bounties. You mostly get an advantage over your bounties because you can become a higher level than them, and then still be able to fight lower level people. It's still easy to become a Voidwalker for people who know how to fight normally. In case you guys don't know how to fight regularly, I might make a PvP guide, but that mostly depends on you guys. It should come naturally. It should come naturally to people who want to fight. Now, Ignition Delver is just based around quests and dungeons, like Lair 2, Diluvian, Saramed Hollow. Trust me, it's kinda good. Saramed Hollow is only good once you're like a high power and you need like the Requiem item, I'm pretty sure. Iron Requiem, yeah, that weapon. Or you need a Delver's Duster, like mine, and cheese it. Or you need like a ton of enchants, and the list goes on, like enchants, pluripotent alloys, to get smith alloys. Oh boy, takes a long time. And the grind is just, kinda worth it, you know? Now it's just mostly based on quests and fighting a ton of mobs on the surface or in the depths. You can actually pick. which is why I go Ignition Delver most of the time, because I don't want to become deep bound and just fight an enforcer as a troll. I wouldn't want to do that. I don't know. It's just me, I suppose. It's just me. Now, once you have picked those, now we're going to get on to the first part. It's going to be getting levels. Okay. If you're Ignition Delver, first thing you should be doing is if you're going to a Miner's Landing, first off, what you'd be doing is just doing the Saramet Hollow until you reach like floor 3. Once you reach floor 3, you'll be fighting Mudskipper Brutes. If you guys can't fight them, just go back up and just fight the Mudskippers again. If you guys want to fight the Mudskipper Brutes, then go ahead. Now, if you spawn at Chariot Spire, I recommend just going all the way to where the divers are, just to team up with the divers to beat up some enemies. Okay, now we're gonna go for Deep Bound. Deep Bound. Okay, if you're spawning at Diluvian, just do Diluvian. What's stopping you anyway? Wave 1 and 2 should be easy for you. If you guys can beat a Golem at Power 1, then why not? Go ahead. That's gonna be your problem if you wipe. Now, if you guys are spawning at Castle Light, just like team up with the Ignition Delvers and other divers just to kill some mobs. If you guys are struggling with what quests to do, either you could just be following other people's quests, or you could just be doing Gigamed or Lionfish or regular Megalodon quests. I mostly prefer a Gigamed and Lionfish. Those are the easiest by far for me. Okay, let's get on to Voidwalker. Voidwalker, you only have like one place to start at, the Void Heart. What I recommend you do is I recommend you just start off by getting levels, so you can actually beat your bounties. At least power 4 or 5 should do, and then you can go off fighting. It's really gonna be useful, like progressing that way. And those are all the ways you can progress. Now, like if you're having trouble, PvP or PvE, it all depends on your oath, or Resonance, or Murmur. There's also support builds, but I don't really want to talk much about them. Now, I'll be explaining all this in like another video because I don't really want to make this boring for you all. Now, see you guys in the next video. See ya.